I'm going to show you how to create a tilt shift effect in Affinity Photo. The first step of creating the tilt shift effect is finding a photo that lends itself to being having the tilt shift effect applied to it. This one's pretty good just because of the perspective to the buildings, and that you've got a nice row of buildings that kind of all line up together in that space across the middle of the photo. So the first step here is going to be to select and apply a filter. We're going to apply a live filter, lens blur filter. I just want to adjust the radius up to probably about somewhere between 15 and 20. I think it looks pretty good. I think we can leave most of the rest of this the same. We can always come back and edit it if we want to tweak it later. Now again, that lens blur filter is a mask, so on that mask I want to apply a gradient. Right around the point of those buildings. Oops. Again, we want to make sure we select just the mask. And for the ends of that gradient, for either end of that gradient, I want to make sure that that's white. In the center, I want to apply black. And you can already see the effect taking shape. I want to just go ahead and position that gradient so that the clear portions of it are right along the line of those buildings. And the idea is that as you get further up the image, the buildings as they get further away would be out of focus. And the things that are closer to the lens would be in sharper focus. Now that looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and apply a couple of other layers. I'm going to apply a curves adjustment layer. Oops, hit the right thing. I'm just going to tweak that up just a touch. And you can see it's starting to make those colors pop, so it looks a little bit more toy-like. And I also want to add an hue saturation adjustment layer, HSL. Just adjust that saturation up a little bit. I'm going to go about 15%. I think that looks all right. And again, if you need to go in and adjust things, just double click on the mask, on the white box for that adjustment layer. And you can adjust things to see kind of how they look in real time. Now, I created another tilt shift image, and again, this is a good demonstration of how picking the right image to apply that to can make all the difference. This one did not quite lend itself as well as the first image did. But you can still kind of get that effect with these closer buildings based compared to the buildings that are a little further off in the distance. If you have suggestions for other tutorials or have any comments, go ahead and leave those below. Thanks.